Trade pickup Garrett Crochet has been. Got him this offseason. Time's in. Crochet comes home, and off we go with strike one.
That's going to come after you and bully you. There's the inside part. He'll command the foul.
Ocean Springs, Mississippi is 1-1 to Ohtani. Is lifted in the air to deep center field. Rafael is going back onto the track. It is gone to dead center field. There are not too many guys that out of his last 13. Strike on Will Smith, 0-2. If there's been a time to get Crochet, it's been the first couple innings. He sits down. And now Teoscar Hernandez taking a strike. For deep last night, though. His first home run in a month, and launches this ball towards the monster. It is gone, and it's the second home run of this first inning. Teoscar Hernandez
gets small. It's very tall, but it gets small because it's not very.
Crochet's 22 starts, and he's given up multiple home runs, and it comes over the first three hitters. And now Freddie Freeman with a paper can help supplement him in the rotation going into the deadline. Andy Pajes scorches a base hit to left field, and the Dodgers all over Crochet. Freeman heads for third. Here's the throw in time. Durant.
He cut short here.
After the fourth hit of this first inning against Crochet. Now it's Tommy Edman taking ball one. Intention to come back, but in an injury-riddled year, he's at just 227 this year. The 1-0 from Crochet is outside.
Against left-handers, that is.
Smacks this ball to center field right at Rafaela. That'll bring his first inning runs in his first game. He's got a 265 in the 10 games since. And he starts.
Nice job. And the key for Kershaw now, with 90 miles an hour or so of the strikeouts coming with breaking balls.
In the dirt to Refsnyder. This is the best breaking ball hitting team. Kershaw brings him a 1-2. Refsnyder checks his swing. 2-2. Had a bunch of nights like last night where the offense just goes silent. Chop it to Rojas. One away. Second half for Alex Cora's team. Cubs, Phillies, Dodgers. A little high on Alex Bregman. 2-0 on Bregman. What a pickup. Swings and misses here, and it's 2-1. It's the best he's been since the crank down the line foul.
Yeah, to me, this is one of the most trying to put his bat to work.
Lays off this curveball. Alex Cora was telling us how frustrated Bregman's been with the way he's hit a couple balls really hard. On a payoff from Kershaw, he pops it up. Foul ground at first. Freddie Freeman steps back over the line. Makes
his stuff has diminished. He said there's no point in chasing the past. Whatever
about that. It's high on Roman Anthony.
Yeah, he has definitely gotten used to CC Sabathia. CC went from power pitcher, strikeout machine to learn.
Brings a 3-0 to the rookie. There's a strike. The All-Star game, his 11th selection. Anthony's got a walk. We'll get a chance. Romy Gonzalez with 2 away takes the ball. You saw Rafaela's center field defense. He's coming into play second base. Duran good. 2-0 from Kershaw. Bounces in there. And he's lost it.
Left-handers, he does that well over 50%, 60% of the time.
#1 in the American League. Big bouncer here to Kim. Charges, steps on the bag. And Garrett Crochet goes back to work. His first pitch to Miguel Rojas. Misses away for ball one. Back home to Nashville for personal reasons yesterday. It's a line drive to left field for Jaron Duran, the first out of the inning. Yuri Ruiz, the hitter. Little high. Former stolen base champ in the American League a couple years back. Crochet's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He got so many.
Hit hard, but he has the ability to throw the breaking ball wherever he wants. Throw that. It's basically coming on the road.
Strikes out Ruiz, his second of the game. Struck out 4 times last night and follows that up by facing Crochet. And baseball being the funny game that it is, he's got a base hit against him. Anthony hurries to that ball to hold him to a six. Is perfect on the bases here as a rookie. 13 out of 13 as Ohtani comes up and fouls it back. Out of his last 24 on elevated fastball. Strikeouts in half those at-bats.
See now that ball
From Crochet, Ohtani swings and misses. There it was. Got him with a. Trevor Story leads off this inning for the Red Sox and takes strike one as the numbers the last month above 300. Swings and misses here, and he's down 0-2. Hope that he would.
Yeah, injuries in Boston.
All-star twice there, won a pair of Silver Sluggers over 6 seasons in Colorado. Time. Just misses, and the count is full. For the Red Sox. 0-2 to 3-2. Story takes in the dirt and takes a leadoff walk. Story's on base, 17 out of 17 in stolen bases this year. Carlos Narvaez takes ball one from Kershaw here. This guy's taken over the starting catcher job and made a push to be in
Any kind of year behind the plate offensively.
Narvaez couldn't lay off 1-2. 26-year-old from Venezuela. Good lead for Story, not running. Does pull it in the air to left center field. Pages going back onto the track, watches it hit off the wall. Plays the ricochet with his bare hand, and it saves a run. It's a double for Narvaez in as Duran takes a strike. Chance to get the Sox on the board, but in an 0-2 hole.
Well, this is a
Angels have struck out more than the Red Sox this year. Kershaw's 0-2. Two and two. Feels like Duran again is the guy. Here he comes to Duran, and a shot to right center field. Pages on the run, over his head, and this game is tied. Narvaez coming home. Duran is headed for third. Throw from Kim goes to the backstop. 2-2. Jarren Duran showing off that speed. One of the breakout stars of the summer for the Red Sox. Swings and misses, and again 2 strikes.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the zone.
Most aggressive hitter in baseball up there, and Rafaela takes in the dirt this time, and it's one.
And that's the second pitch right out of his hand. The hitter
Here, 4 straight hitters, and now foul. Another 2-2 from Kershaw. Rafaela fouls it again. Another 2-2 to Rafaela. Went up with it, and it's popped up. That's as good as a strikeout for Kershaw. Rojas will put it away. Infield stays in. Kershaw comes home. Toro takes it down. Toro's chases and misses. I'll use it when I have to. He's gotten to the point where he feels like he needs that pitch. Toro into center field. Pages is there. Duran heads in from third, and Pages' throw has no chance. Red Sox take the lead. 3 for the Red Sox here in the second. Back at the top, and Rob Refsnyder, who rakes the first pitch foul.
have been for strikes.
Tap back to him here. Over to first he goes, and that'll end the inning. But the first 2, 3, and 4 for the Dodgers against Garrett Crochet. 7 points. It's the only qualified hitter in the National League with a 300.
They're going to be on a high octane fastballs, and that's what he got him the first time. But he is so
Dumper.
Seattle.
Fouled off, and it's 2-2. And Will Smith lead there. He got his 1,000th career hit today, and fittingly, it was a home run.
Yeah,
had to be first. Another 2-2 to Smith is outside, and the count is full. Yankees have dropped. Smith earns the walk. 16th of the year.
300 against that pitch.
Taps this one back in front of the plate. Crochet's only play is at first. It's the majors in innings pitched. Freddie Freeman grounds this ball to second. And a routine play for Romy Gonzalez.
He typically responds the same way, so he's going to keep going.
A ball on Andy Pages. can't be a situation where they're holding him back. Alex Cora was saying he thinks the way the schedule sets up.
That's the side of the plate.
Here's 2-1 to Pages is fouled off, and it's 2-2.
There's your.
Here he comes with the 2-2. It's a fastball, and it's by him for strike 3. More than just a nugget. It's been a big part of the story of this game. He had chances to put guys away in the second. And
Well, the Red Sox chased quite a bit, but they haven't chased Kershaw.
Comes home with a 2-1 pitch. Bregman takes the bottom of the zone, 2-2. Alex Bregman waits on this 2-2 and dribbles it along third. Kershaw will have to hope that it goes foul, but it stays fair, and it's an infield hit to start this inning. Really amazing what Roman Anthony's doing. The Red Sox called him up, and it's not like he's just overwhelming the game physically. His approach has been awesome, and he's reached both times against the future Hall of Famer Kershaw.
Yeah, wasn't the greatest 3-0 swing to hit a.
Don't do it too many times, especially in the case of Gonzalez. He's in the middle of a 1 for 24 now, 1 for his last 20. Walk to open the rally last inning for Story. First one from Kershaw, taken for a ball. Who's leading the club in runs batted in this year. Takes a strike. He's been a key guy for him. Fifth. Bregman at third, 2 away. 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Is a 2-1, and it's strike 2. Up to 91. Up to the curve, and it was in the dirt. 3-2. 2 out, and a 3-2 from Kershaw to Story is swung on and missed. He gets his first strikeout of the
next inning. You know, the last inning I thought was his best inning, so he's going to go from the stretch the next inning.
Ohtani, then Teo with his home run as well. Since then, Crochet has shut you down.
Pull side, took some good swings, and then I think right now he's leaning on that 2-seamer a little bit more. That sinker right there. That
Go as many innings as you can.
Edman lofts a ball to center field and a base hit. Leadoff single for Tommy Edman.
Way down for the hitter.
Miguel Rojas takes outside.
Hitter.
Two 2-0. Presence. Alex Cora was telling us before the game from afar, when you're facing him, that's guys he's been around. He said the combination of physicality and stuff and the mental side, it's hard to think of anybody that. Skubal pitched tonight for the Tigers against the Red Hot Blue Jays. 6 scoreless innings. Tigers a 6th consecutive defeat. Swing and a miss from Rojas. Strikeout number 5 for
Huge lead dwindling.
ball 1 on Ruiz. You worried about the Tigers?
It's going to turn around, and it has turned around the wrong way for the Tigers. I mean, that's the only. That's really the reason they're not winning. Hey, you're going to have an 8-game lead right now, and you don't care how it came about. You'd be like, great.
Make moves. I hope the Brewers do the same. Ruiz on the ground right side. Gonzalez with a heck of a play to get the lead runner. Back shoulder. Bothering him in his swing, but having a pain. Over from Korea. Fouls it off, and it's 0-2. In the start. Good lead for Ruiz. Not going. Fouled off. You can see. Flexing that hand. Good chance he's back in the lineup tomorrow. So 2 out and a 3-2 game here in the 4th. Another 0-2 from Garrett Crochet to Ha-Seong Kim. A little better lead this time. Still not going though. And then Kim almost got hit. Back down to first. Tag is not there in time. 1-2. Here it comes. Kim takes just outside. 8th pitch. Up the middle. Gonzalez can't get to this one. Ruiz heads for third, and they're at the corners with 2 out. How about Ha-Seong Kim? Bad shoulder and all. 2 lead. First one from Crochet. Ohtani hits it foul. And with his tough start to the second half. 0-1 from Crochet. Fouled back, and it's 0-2.
Now Crochet knows he got away.
Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Carlos Narvaez leads off and takes a strike. Very good things for the Sox this year. Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer, Christian Campbell starting the year. Opening day on the Yankees when he was around last year. But it was a very under the radar deal that has turned out to be
Where they have the unexpected player.
Shoots one down the right field line. Long way for Hernandez to go, and that ball will fade. Just strike 3 called. Back to back. Big swing in this game for Boston. Jarren Duran's triple. Takes curveball a little high.
Now that Marcelo Meyer is out, it's a left-handed bat that they need in their lineup. At the same time, it was always going to be difficult to trade him. He's a guy with 3 additional years, could use him as well, but I don't see him getting moved right now.
Cedar Rafaela takes a strike. So where do the Red?
To it.
All right, Tommy Edman throws out Rafaela. We got plenty of out and other restrictions apply. Go to MLB.tv for details. Will Smith, but the only 2 runs are the 2 home runs. Ohtani and Hernandez, 2 of the first.
With the fastball, and he has been missing that side and getting into workable counts. That's where the
Smith right at the top of the list of the guys that do that well. 2-2. 2-2 to Smith. He swings and misses. He's down on strikes for the second.
against a very patient team.
High with his first one to task.
Mariners traded for Josh Naylor. Ryan O'Hearn of the Baltimore Orioles is another possibility, but there could be an even more. And if they sell and if they make Yandy Diaz available, he'd be very attractive to the Red Sox.
Yeah. Biggest arms, 1 walk for Crochet, but 3-0 on Hernandez, and now finds the zone. Hernandez came to the Dodgers prior to last season in free agency. The runner-up loves the presence of the monster over there and was really close a couple times to sign him with. Got a lefty coming up here in Freddie Freeman, and he's in there with a strike. Is flying through the first couple months, up above 370 at the end of May, but closer to 200 in the 2 months since then.
But I tell you what the Dodgers have done.
Guy that's gotten deeper into games than any pitcher in baseball on average. Averages over 6 innings per start. Everything that you want traded for him. Signed him to the long-term extension. Strikes out Freddie Freeman. That's 8 for the Pages with 2 out.
He's just not getting strikes.
And the Dodgers have been really aggressive once he's gotten into the zone. Right now, ball 2.
Through the last 8 or 9 hitters.
2-1. Close to 500 over the last week. There goes Teoscar Hernandez. Throw down from Narvaez. Best in the business at doing that. Red Sox trying to tie the series up. 9-1. Coming off his first clean inning of the game. Going 1-2-3 in the 4th. He used to have. Even coming off injuries, he's found the way consistently. Get deep into games. Tommy Edman with a.
See what's going to be an epic day tomorrow. When you think opportunity for Shohei, Ichiro created an opportunity going to be fun.
Edman again left side to get Refsnyder. One of the Brewers at the trade deadline. How he transformed that team, changes their team the way CeCe changed those Brewers. Alex Bregman here with 2 out. 1-1. When's tea time?
Tea time, I think, is usually around 8:30. At each other, and like I said, it's
1-2 from Kershaw. Bregman launches the ball down the line. Foul. By a guy who will head to Cooperstown eventually himself.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You know, I count 5 years from then. It's going to be a great time.
He's going to come back or not. The foul ball off of the bat of Bregman. 4 consecutive things fixed, and since coming back, it's not been the same path to where he's gotten.
Things, they just add up to the mileage.
Bregman scorches a base hit into center on the 10th pitch. That was awesome.
It was.
He has reached both times against him. Launches this ball to left center field. Pages on the run. Watch it hit off the monster and ricochet back towards the infield. Picked up by Ruiz. Here's the relay to the plate from Kim. It is not in time. Edgardo Enriquez comes into the game for the Dodgers to face Romy Gonzalez. First pitch, chopper to short. Candy hop for Miguel Rojas, and that'll end the inning. Moment, scan the QR code or go to MLB.com/tickets and plan your. Some gum. Some gum. Okay, crossing 90 pitches, continue to rack up the strikeouts though. Tommy Edman now swings and misses. Edman 1 for 2 in this.
Struck him out the last 2 times. You can see the rhythm now.
Missed a spot there. Back home with a 1-2. Edman swings and misses for strike 3. He ended double digit with the 6th. Crochet trying to make it 8 consecutive winning decisions, and he at this point is as sure of a theme when he pitches. Rojas left side and through. 2-out base hit for Rojas. Hoping to go to 12-4 overall tonight. Ruiz with a little pop to second base. And Romy Gonzalez comes out of the Dodger bullpen. Delivers to Trevor Story and all the way to the backstop with his first. Made his Dodger debut earlier this week and put up a scoreless inning.
But looks like he'll rely a little bit more on breaking balls.
One-two to Story, taken high. As Diaz comes pen, which has been taxed by injury, set to get Blake Trinan back within the next couple days. Strike 3 caught on Story for the first out of the 6.
Do something really big for, say, an Emmanuel Clase or a Joan Duran, who might also been burned in some of those deals. Remember, Yordan Alvarez for Josh Fields, O'Neal Cruz for Tony Watson, arguably even with Blake Trinan expected back as soon as tomorrow.
Trinan back tomorrow or Monday. Blake Snell coming.
An abusive rate based on last year and this year. And if Snell, Glasnow, and the starters do their job, you take stress off the bullpen.
Narvaez way up there to right center field. Teoscar Hernandez charges on, puts it away. That's why
it's at least. And that's just not been the case for the Dodgers over the last couple.
In the second. Rips this ball down the line, headed for the corner. It is a fair ball, and it's extra bases again. Duran has his sights set on a second triple, and he's got it. Light. But again with 2 out. Had a 2-out run last inning. Anybody in baseball the last few years, it's the first time he's had 2 in a game. Rafaela fouls it off. Diaz to Rafaela. Ball 2.
It did appear.
Green, white, gray for the 4 jerseys they have.
Yeah, I think yellow, then white.
Okay.
Then greases.
Chopped down to third. This is not going to be an easy play. Tommy Edman shows off a strong arm to get a fast runner in Rafaela. Red Sox by 2 to the 7th inning and to the bullpen. Yeah, and it's been part of a bullpen that quietly has been really good. Ever, the age of 37. Swing and a miss from Kim, and on every swing he's been able to fight through that shoulder pain. 2 for 2 against Crochet. 2 and 2 against Wilson. Swings and misses, 1 away.
Rest spread out.
Head to Cincy from here as part of a 3-city trip. Boston, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay. City goes 4 this next time. He had a 1.50 ERA though, and a limited amount of innings that he's pitched. It's been remarkable how.
But the energy he has to use to do both is so. People have no bullpen, and then for a game, he has no time off now.
Swings and misses, strike 3. Down on strikers. Will Smith fouls off Wilson's first pitch. When we call it baseball season.
Losses.
Yeah. Smith to left center field. That ball split the gap and hit the wall. Rafaela guns it into second. Play there. He's out. Up for the Red Sox. Abraham Toro takes a strike. Klein has 3, came in to score.
Yeah, I would say that if I saw that amount of traffic.
Strikes out Toro on 3 pitches.
That?
Like we said, he's a strike.
Of course, well, the other one that wasn't the third out was Freddie Freeman.
Against Crochet got hits and hard hits. He had the 2 home runs, and Freeman had an infield hit, but Freddie Freeman and Will Smith. The hitter is Rob Refsnyder. 0-2 is outside. And Klein's first ball that he's thrown on his 6th pitch. 3, 4, and 5 coming up for the Dodgers in the 8th. Season with the Dodgers, 10th game for him. Like a lot of the guys in that pen, just with the domino effect of the injuries, he's pitching in higher leverage. It's the state of this pen that came into the year boasting 4 guys with significant closing experience.
His title. And because of that, the injuries start piling up, and they went out and got enough arm.
Payoff from Will Klein to Rob Refsnyder. Evan Phillips lost for the year, Tommy John surgery. But it seems minor, and they hope to have him back within a couple weeks. And then, as Kenny's talked about, Blake Trinan coming back within the next couple days. Refsnyder going to have an infield hit. Yeah. First multi-hit game. There goes Hamilton from first, and a base hit through the right side. Hamilton pops to his feet and hangs on. Hernandez guns it in. 3rd hit of the game for third. 2 on with 1 out.
I wonder if he falls into that curse in the minor leagues.
He was up a few days after that. It was a Saturday night. The Red Sox were close to 340 in the month since. On this 2-0 from Klein, watches a strike. Five of the 9 total for Boston tonight out of those this year. Two. Full count. Good pick by Smith. Especially by that quad. And a perfect night continues for the rookie. Corners thinking you're flying. Abreu goes up the middle. Rojas waits on it. Steps on the bag. Over to first. A double play. Garrett Whitlock comes on and delivers strike 1 to Teoscar Hernandez. Former starter. He had a 1.96 through 4 starts last year before he had to undergo elbow surgery. On 3 pitches, Hernandez outs by Dodger hitters tonight. Freddie Freeman swings and misses. Dory. Their ability to get on with 2 strikes, but put away stuff from Crochet in this. Whitlock swung 1. Freeman chops it along first, foul. Bueller. Freeman's down on strikes. Caught stealing have been strikeouts. Strike 1 on Pages. He's 4. 0-2. Man, oh man. Pages puts it in play, but it's routine for Trevor Story. Oh, they take care of me. Trevor Story swings and misses at Kirby Yates' first offering at the bottom. Moment that his mentor Maury Wills had always talked to him about. He said there's going to come a time where the whole stadium's going to know that you organization as a player.
Did you happen to see the documentary on that team?
Personalities bursting out of the room. Trying to get back to the postseason. Story cracks one in the air to right field, where Teoscar Hernandez waits for the first out.
I just still. And lately they've run into some really tough luck and haven't won too many games lately. And you just see all the back and forth that's going on. You know, the team that.
High fly ball to left center field. Pages calls. Pages catches.
But the most amazing thing.
That's the most through that many games since Joe DiMaggio as a rookie in 1930. Smacked the other way. Headed deep towards the monster and off it. Third extra base hit of the game for Duran. And he said, I'm going to tailor my game to the park that I play half my games in. And
it changed me. It changed everything I was going to do as a pitcher, and I had to pitch totally different.
Rafaela, strike one.
Now, I didn't have success as a home pitcher.
I mean, I would think even if you tried to not think about it, its presence is so loose.
Go with it. Wade Boggs.
There didn't get it. Tries it again with a 3-2. There goes Duran. Swing and a miss. In the last 20 games. Tommy Edman lofts the first pitch he sees into center field. Rafaela. One pitch, one out for Chapman.
One of the great.
Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly. But what I'm looking for is the one surprise. Who is going to be the name that we.
It's Party Pooper. Rojas pops it foul. I don't know who's going to get.
Because I just don't. There hasn't been a history year.
Rojas down the right field line. Anthony's over. 2 gone in the ninth. Joe's bunt takes a ball. If this game gets extended, 2-0 on Ruiz. On Wednesday at Dodger Stadium. After that, Freddie Freeman came up with a game-winning hit. 3 balls and no strikes. Shadows over there on deck. Strike one. It's ball 4, and it's many home runs over that monster. Could tie it with one swing. Strike one from Chapman. It has not been the same. 0-1. Swings and misses. Just like that, 0-2. On deck as Betts waits on this 0-2 pitch. Aroldis Chapman fires and misses high and away. Perfect park. The 1-2 pitch. Count evens 2-2. And like Betts, Chapman to Betts. Fouls it off. Another 2-2 pitch. Lays off, and the count is full from 0-2. 2 outs in the 9th inning. 3-2 pitch. Mookie Betts takes strike 3, and that's the ball game. Chapman.